Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a quick little test video here of a concept I was thinking on, which is basically another defensive measure. Now what you see here is we have 3 test platforms set up with missile launchers. They are station blocks, of course, and they are lined up center with our 3 test targets. First here is our blast door target, next is our heavy armor, and last is 2 layers of light armor. Now the theory I have here is that the light armor should not only be less mass for 2 layers versus 1 layer of either of the others, should also cost less materials, but also provide a stronger defense. So, first thing we're going to do is hop in the chair and take a look here at the weight. Looking at 25.4 for the blast door set. Going over to the heavy armor. We're looking at 27.2, so the blast doors weigh less than heavy armor. And then we're looking at 9.2 for the 2 layers here. So you can actually do several layers of light armor for the same weight as either of the other 2. And of course, let's look at the materials. We're looking at 25 steel plates for the light, 150 for heavy, so that's a considerable amount there. That's 6 blocks you can get for light armor just for the 1 heavy armor block there. And 140 for the blast doors, which is just shy of 6 basically. So, let's go over to our testing range here. As you can see, we're lined up dead center. Alright, that's 8 shots to penetrate the blast door. And that's actually hard to say there because, of course, it started to drift, which is a problem when you convert it to ship because of the weight. But as you saw after the first blast, it already started to distort there. So we'll say somewhere around, I guess 5 shots should probably be a decent count for that. And we'll come back and actually retest with it as stationary afterwards. Need to go down to the gun range here. Alright, so that was definitely 5 shots to penetrate 2 layers there. Even with the adjustment in it drifting, of course. So we'll cut those out, and we will go ahead and reset our heavy blocks as a station. Slightly off, so move that over. There we go. There's about 18 shots actually to penetrate that heavy armor. So, our theory basically is debunked here. The heavy armor provides the best protection for actual block. Blast doors are lagging well behind, basically. So, with that alone, you're not going to want to make your actual blast door out of blast door blocks. You're going to want to make it out of heavy armor, because that's going to be far more durable. There's negligible cost between blast doors and heavy armor. Of course, it's only 10 steel plates difference. There's a considerable difference with the light armor, which if you did a layer of light armor equivalent to the cost for the heavy armor, you would probably have better protection, but you're also going to have a larger actual surface. You're going to have less mass, most likely. Oh no, actually, not when you're comparing it to one. You'll end up creating more mass that way than if you just used a heavy armor block. So basically, layering the light armor does provide a bit more protection, of course, but it is not really comparable to the protection of the heavy armor overall. So basically, heavy armor is your best defensive structure right now. Alright, well, that was just a theory test for today, and hope it was interesting and somewhat informative to you guys, and as always, thanks for watching.